Well, still don't know how this is working out. Tuck Carlson's media team or media research team or whatever. Everyone clearly sees the position they put me in, violating my Fourth Amendment, but don't do the action. I mean, that's what that paperwork is for. Even if you don't have the paperwork, you still know that that is what you're expected to do. Because it's my First Amendment. It's never had to be needed before. And you still condone it, though. And that makes you a bad guy. I don't think you were put there to be a bad guy. I don't have the resources or the means to do what it is that you guys are expected to do, because you guys are employed to defend and safeguard democracy. And it looks like you're doing just the opposite, because I don't condone this, and because it's the first time it's ever been needed. Constitution, democracy, it was built and designed based off of the astrology, um, whatever it is that you guys are keeping from me, and you don't want me to have access to or to see, because that means you guys will be arrested. But that's what this was set up for. That's what Congress was deployed for. Because the people who it fell into, the corrupt one, they have to be charged because it was designed to fall in their hands, and it was put in the hands of an uncorrupt second Congress to ensure that I don't get left here. And that's what the Obamas are for. And yeah, I'm still getting, it still seems like I'm getting left here. And it seems like all of these people that were following me and stalking me are just want to condone violating human rights and defiling and degrading people. It's not it's not America. And it's definitely not what they're supposed to be doing. I hope the Obamas um, protect protect me and fight for my human rights, because they're been violating my Fourth Amendment and not um, condoning what the First Amendment is for, which is to voice out loud my name and what I'm a victim of and everything else. Access to the same thing. So it would be even, so I would have a chance to survive and to have a freedom again. Because without the Obamas having that position in that place, there would be nobody to be able to speak or voice out what Tuck Carlson is condoning, enabling. And it's taken me over 12 years to be able to align both hemispheres in my brain. And it's the Obamas making it seem like it's a bad thing because they're not standing up for me like they're supposed to. because it's my Fourth Amendment. It's my Fourth Amendment that you're not supposed to condone, and everything else, every other amendment, you have to make it made known to me. That's what Tuck Carlson's using his channels for, is to bring um, justice, and it's not getting done. So I hope they use their resources wisely, and if they can't, connect me to a live, then hopefully they'll go live. That way we know it's not being altered and manipulated through the telecommunications fraud, which that's what it's been doing. They've been doing it. So the only way to set the record straight is for the Obamas to have the Tuck Carlson channel go live so that it can't be manipulated. And I shouldn't have to go through all this. I shouldn't have to put this much effort and energy into trying to get the people who are employed and expected to do what I'm doing to do it for me, because that's what it takes to get it done. Is the people that are employed to do what I've done already to try to get them to do it. And the future of our country looks just like of what they've done already. So the Obama administrator, the Obamas involved with the the sexual battery and that stuff. So they would be the ones that help get me justice for it. Because the ones who seem to be for me, they're just so concerned about their involvement with the sexual battery that it just seems to be preventing them from um, raising their right hand to be on my offense as offensive, to be the side that charges and that charges the people that were involved with the sexual battery. And you're letting the bad people, the corrupt people, determine what they can and can't do when they're corrupt. I don't make any. It's not some Obama's or anybody that's against corruption. Anyone that would have a chance to be able to speak with me about what I need to see what I'm a victim of. They sure as hell wouldn't let um, someone who's already corrupt tell them what they can and can't do, since it takes someone like myself to have actual private conversations in person to be able to mediate that, because what the documents and stuff have said in that peace treaty. You know what it called for. Only one person, Obama and Clinton's, they made it, and I submitted what it asked for. So I don't condone um, whatever some bad people might try to manipulate it to be in. But that was God's way of getting equality brought and make sure you're not going to be bad. Like there's not going to be corrupt people in front of me because corruption is not allowed in my life. So you're the guy. You guys are the ones going to protect me and to enforce my human rights. So that's on you guys, not bad people, not corrupt people.